Hi, I'm Ajani Thomas, Mr. Hug Media, and today I'll be interviewing a University of Maryland Eastern Shore SGA candidate. Right now, I'm here with James Webb. How you doing, James?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm good. So what position are you running for?
So I'm running for Mr. UMES.
Okay, what made you want to run for this position?
The position really is focused on the image of the university, reaching out to your community, doing things of that nature to really uplift the perception of the University of Maryland Eastern Shore, which sometimes can be misstrayed or misconstrued. But you know, from a student like me who's been acclimated, who's been in a lot of organizations, it's kind of easier to see the UMES in the light of goodness. So that's really what the position is about, just putting that light for other students outside the university, alumni, and you know, things of that nature.
Okay, like you said, you've been in a lot of orgs. So what orgs have you been in, and how do you feel that's helped you prepare?
So from the beginning of my school year, so I started off at Ambiance Dance Company. Then I went to Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity, became the president of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity, joined the National Panhandling Council, SGA Vice President, NAACP as their minister as well. So a lot of these positions helped me kind of work my way around the school, talking to different administrators, being around different students who all have similar issues but still have different issues that you can work with the same solution. So being around those type of students is kind of easier to uplift that image and try to figure out a way to actually make sure that they're getting their voices heard and still be able to put on for the university.
Okay, so as someone who's done so much, I'm expecting a big platform from you. So what's your platform?
So the platform is The Face, which focuses on the family, the alumni, the community, and the example. And to kind of break it down a little bit more, the family is really focused on our own family internally, like how we interact with each other at the university, the parties, the organizations, community service, all this type of stuff, as well as the external family, like where your high school came from, bringing other students to the university because, you know, where you're from is where you go home to after this. So bringing those people here too, and then focusing on the alumni who can help us in the future, whether it comes from, you know, job opportunities, donations, things of that nature, because, you know, their donations actually helps out with a lot of the funding that we get for the university, whether it's scholarships or things similar to like the CARES Act where they can give out money like that. So rebuilding that connection and trying to figure out a way to make them more welcome to the university because, you know, once a hawk, always a hawk. And then the community, just making sure that we are intact with the surrounding community, Prentice Anne, Somerset, Wacomico, all that type of stuff. That way, when we get outside the university, we're not always as protected in that bubble. So making sure they say, oh, he's from University of Maryland Eastern Shore, I have a good relationship with them, let's take a little bit, let's give them some leeway if they do find themselves in some sort of trouble or if they want to find some other opportunities out there. And then setting the example as a student who has been in multiple organizations from the jump. You know, make sure that GPA is good, making sure you have those hours, that you're still on track to graduate on time, whatever the case may be, because at the end of the day, you came here for education. So just making sure that we set an example from the SJ aspect, from the Mr. UMES aspect, and putting on for the university students.
Okay. So you've talked a lot about helping others. What do you want to get from this opportunity?
From this opportunity, I want to be able to say that we as a university and we as the students are able to actually help our own students, where they feel comfortable enough to come to us to talk about their issues, to say, oh yeah, UMES is a great school, we want to come to UMES, you know, the same concept as if they was talking about like a Howard or a Clark Atlanta. It's just, you want to have that HBCU pride now, Hawk pride, so just keeping that and continuing that for generations, for years. We want to build UMES and put us back on the map for real, so we're already in the top 20, so I want to get in the top 10, top 5, top 1, so that's just a goal for this future endeavor.
Okay, so I've loved your platform. Thank you. Thank you to James Webb, who's running for Mr. UMES this semester. Make sure to go vote. Voting is April 27th from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. online. Thank you so much, James.
Thank you. Appreciate that.